Are you getting tired of your old mic? Or maybe you don't even have one and you want to get a microphone? In this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of different microphone options for you that you can try out and see what works best, including the standard microphone that comes with both an iPhone as well as a DSLR camera. All right, so the next thing here is our audio quality. So the first one I want to start with is the iPhone video quality. So as you can see, as I'm speaking into the iPhone right now, the audio probably got a lot worse. Maybe not so much, but the audio quality, while it isn't so terrible, depending on the room, it can get very echoey. And so you won't sound as professional with this. Okay, next is the audio with my Apple AirPods Pro 2 headphones. As you can tell, I think it's even more echoey with this. It sounds a little distorted a lot of times, and if you're outside, the wind is atrocious. So really at that point, when you're outside and it's any kind of wind going, I would totally recommend just using the normal iPhone mic. It's gonna pick up so much better, and typically you can kind of cup your hand around the microphone and it'll be a lot better than using these AirPods. Next on the list is the audio from the DSLR Sony a6400 camera. As you can tell right now, that's very, very bad. It does not have great audio on it as well. The microphone is atrocious, so you might as well just give up on even trying to use this unless if you're really just desperate. But if you're going to get the camera, you need to go ahead and get some kind of audio with this camera. That's the only thing. When you go to upgrade camera, you gotta upgrade to some kind of audio as well, which we're gonna show you right now. It's the Rode Wireless Go 2 lapel mic, as you can see here. I really like this microphone set. Let me go ahead and get it on here. It is great. It has great audio quality and everything, and it's easy to set up. And there's a few different options on there. It is a little big on the bigger side. So when you have like a collared shirt, a button-down shirt, a V-neck, it tends to work well. It sits in there really, really well. But if you're using a regular t-shirt, it's really difficult. A lot of people like to, if they're wearing a hat or something, they put on their hat as well. So there's a lot of options that you can do with it, and it does pick up fairly well. If you want to use it on the iPhone, when I had an iPhone 13 at the time, I think 14 is when they finally went to USB-C. With the lightning cable, it did not work, but with USB-C, it works beautifully. My audio is so much better, so it's an easy way for you to upgrade that audio without upgrading that DSLR camera. But as you can tell, this audio is superb now. And then the last thing, and of course, there's many microphones on the market, but as you can see right here, I have my Rode microphone. It's just been sitting in front of me this whole time, but I promise we are now using this on the audio part of this segment. So this Rode microphone, I don't even remember what it's called, a Rodecaster Pro or no, I think that's, anyway. It's a Rode microphone, let's put it that way. They're kind of the top of the line of everything audio when it comes especially to podcasting or social media content. But there's a lot of other great options out there. But as you can tell, this is very crisp and clear sound in comparison to all those other options. May not be too much different, but I find that this one really isolates all the background noise. Every other audio option that I have with me in my arsenal tends to pick up the echo, tends to pick up a lot of the background noise. Sometimes this one does as well, but the nice thing with the microphone like this is that it, and I forget the technical terms for it, but basically it only goes right here. It doesn't spread way out spatially to pick up all the noise around. So that's the great thing with using some kind of microphone like this that's going to, and I like XLR, I think is the connection here on the back, the XLR connection or whatever that connection is. But you can look up to find yourself any microphone. Actually, my first original microphone was this Audio-Technica ATR2100. It had both options. So you had the XLR or whatever it's called, and then you had a USB mini option to be able to plug in directly, and both work really well. I personally didn't notice a difference between the USB option and the XLR bigger
plug input, but this microphone only has the bigger plug input. So then you'll need an audio interface to be able to use it, but that's a totally different thing. An audio interface will also help you with your audio, but in another video, we'll talk about that.